Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Welcome to the Rising. Oh, excuse me. Welcome to the Rising reading with Goddess Ceion. I'm Goddess Ceion. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for being here, Grand Rising. I'm going to give a few more people a little bit more time to come into the live before I actually begin. So share the live, like the live so they can tell more people that I'm live. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Grand Rising. Today is Friday. Y'all remember that Wyclef song, Thank God It's Friday? From next Friday? That song has been living rent-free in my head since Next Friday came out. Sucks for me because I do got to go to work today. But anyway, still, thank God it's Friday. And we made it. We are here. We're together. We're thriving. We're chasing our dreams. We're getting everything we want. We're manifesting. We're reaching our goals, right? We're feeling good. Grand Rising. Welcome to the live. Grand Rising. Hi, Naomi. Naomi. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. So this is the Rising reading. And with the Rising reading, what I do, I take one card from my tarot deck, one card from my 2 oracle decks, and I put together a reading for the collective. So it's not necessarily a personal reading. It's more like a daily vibe check for what's going on. I do personal readings. In order to book a personal reading with me, just DM me. Actually, I'm going to take a poll while I'm on here. Everybody in the comments, write me if you think this is something that I should do. Should I do like a 1 to 2 hour block of me on live where I do like donation readings? I had a couple people ask me yesterday if I do donation readings. Let me know in the comments if that's something that I should do, if y'all would be interested. If so, I can start doing that. Grand Rising. Oh, I see more people are coming into the room. Grand Rising, thank you for joining us. All right, let me know how y'all feel. Actually, I think I might just do a poll too, because I'm pretty sure it will be a little difficult to keep doing that in the live, but I think that might be something fun. All right, so it's 9:25 my time, so I'm going to go ahead and start with our singing bowl. Let's first start by taking 3 deep breaths in and out just to ground ourselves and appreciate ourselves in this present moment. Nothing else matters but this present moment. So let's appreciate this present moment. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together. So as deep as you can breathe in, and then exhale with the large ah. All right, here we go. Doesn't that just make you feel better? Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you, thank you. So I'll go ahead and do our first ding on the singing bowl. This first one is for us. Thankful that we are all here together. I'm thankful that we all are getting to experience this present moment together. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for liking my live. Thank you for sharing my live. And thank you for giving me roses. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. And the second one is going to be for our family, friends, and loved ones. Thank you. And a third one, last but definitely not least, is for Spirit, our higher source, to say thank you to our spirit guides, to our ancestors. Thank you. Ringing sounds so lovely. Peace to my beautiful mother for this amazing singing bowl. That was a gift for me. That was a birthday gift for me. And she's so amazing for buying that for me. All right, so we're going to get started with shuffling the cards. You all will hear me say a little prayer that I usually say before I do my tarot, because a lot of people don't know this, but doing tarot is not evil. This is a gift that we have. Spirit blessed us with the gift. These are our tools that we use to share our gift. So thank you all so much for being here again. Thank you for my roses. Thank you for my likes. Oh, I'm so excited about today's reading. Hey, let's get started. Oh, look at me dropping cards already. Make sure they right side up. There we go. Everybody that's currently here in the live, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Can everybody let me know where y'all from? Hop in the chat and let me know where y'all from. Keep those likes and roses coming in. And y'all let me know where y'all from. All right. Hey, Texas. New Hampshire. Hey. Oh, we got Jersey in the house. Hey, hey. Hey, Yenny from Chicago. Thank you for being here. Grand Rising. I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. I'll be trying to look at the phone and shuffle at the same time. Shuffling all off camera. Ooh, thank you so much for all of the likes and the follows. Sapien? Where's that? Let me know where that is. Put me on. Because it sounds like an island or something. And I may be wrong. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. I love the Ace of Wands. Ooh, I love the Ace of Wands. That's one of my favorite tarot cards. I love the Ace of Wands. I'm feeling so excited already, y'all. we didn't even get them all out. We didn't even get them all out, and I'm excited. All right, and we're going to go and shuffle our Soul's Journey lesson card. All right, that is our Soul's Journey. Empress and Emperor card. Yeah, for me, my favorite, I have a couple favorites. So the Ace of Wands is my favorite. The Empress is my favorite. I love when I'm doing a reading for somebody and the Empress and the Emperor comes out. Oof, love it. But the High Priestess, if I had to be a tarot card, I would definitely be the High Priestess. I just was telling my friend that the other day. Hey, Chloe. Nice to meet you. I love Cancers. A couple of my favorite people are Cancers. I have a Venus in Cancer. So I don't know if I'm just attracting Cancers as like friends, and a lot of my relatives are Cancers, but I love Cancers. In transition. All right. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I have a Venus in Cancer, so it's like that's my love planet. And every time I like do like any kind of love reading or get a love reading done, and that's the first thing they ask, and they're like, "Oh, well, you're like this and you're like that," and I'm like, I don't know no, I don't know no Cancer that's like that, but it is what it is. We'll see. Oh, now see, Virgos are my favorite, especially Virgo women, because first of all, Virgo women, style, fashion, the indecisiveness, it could be an issue, but I love y'all anyway. But I love y'all anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. It's after 9:30 now, so let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. For my daily rising reading, I am going to be changing the name. I'm going to just like keep rocking out the rest of this week with the rising reading, just because I'm one of those people that like to start something new in a new week. But I'm going to change the name. It's going to be the same thing. I'm just changing the name to the daily vibe check, because this is more like a vibe check. This isn't like a rising reading. I'm pretty sure some people be up at like 4 or 5 a.m. I'm doing this at 9:15. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the flowers. Hey, Scorpio. I met a Scorpio. Every time I meet a Scorpio, Tyrese plays in my head every single time. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. For everybody who has questions, I said earlier, I don't know if you all were here or not, but I said earlier I wanted to know if you all would want me to do like a personal questions reading where like I block out an hour and go live, and I only do that, and it'll be like donation based. Do y'all think that's a good idea? Is that something y'all would be interested in doing? Like, that's for if you have a question, because I hear I'm not necessarily answering questions. It's more like I'm gonna read the reading, and then if it I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. Not connect. If it connects, that's not the word I'm trying to say, but we'll go with connect. If it connects, it connects. If not, then I am available for personal readings. But let me know what you think. First of all, don't ever say you don't have any money. You have the energy, girl. You have the energy. Resonates. That's the reason. That's literally the word I could not get out, was resonate. If it resonates, then it's for you, and it's beautiful, and I love that. But if you all want like a personal reading, then DM me, and I appreciate that, purple butterflies. DM me. I'm gonna answer your question. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this reading. But y'all still gotta let me know if y'all want me to go live for like an hour where I just answer questions instead of me kind of do it like this. Let me know. So thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you for the roses, the flowers, I saw hearts, balloons, all kind of stuff. Thank you all so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. And I love gifts. This goddess is a goddess that loves the gifts, okay? I even have a business called Gifts from a Goddess. Thank you. Okay, so we'll get started now. And our card for today is the Ace of Wands. And like I said, this is my favorite tarot card. Fave. Well, one of my faves. I got a lot of faves. I'm one of those indecisive people where I got a lot of favorite things. So the Ace of Wands represents new beginnings, and that's the reason why it's my favorite one, because I love a new beginning. Okay, sometimes I hate the endings, but the endings are required for the new beginning. So maybe we had like a like something we didn't necessarily want to let go of or release. We wanted to hold on to it, and it's just like, nah, it's time to release that, because bigger and better and greater is coming in, and you have to allow it to come in. Do not block your blessings. Don't do that. Okay, so when you see the Ace of Wands, this card does represent new beginnings. This is good news. This is getting started on something. Maybe you just like finally figured out what your goal was, finally wrote your plan down, and now you're ready to start it. Now you're going to be starting it. You're going to be like either finding your new passion, or like finding a new passion, or figuring out what it is that you are truly passionate about. And this is a new day. It's a new day. It's a new time. Get excited. You know, this is a time for growth. This is a time for action. This is going to be a time where you are just accepting the challenge of life. Like, life is meant for us to explore and to create and to have fun. And now is the time to have fun and start creating and co-creating the life that you want. You feel me? This is about having fun. This is about being bold, being daring. Now, because this is a card of new beginnings, if you are if you are not trying to get pregnant, this is also a time of fertility and birth. So wrap it on up if that ain't what you're trying to do. Okay? It's a lot of feminine energy in the air right now. And you know, when feminine energy is thriving in the air, everybody pop up pregnant. It's March. It's about to be spring equinox, which is technically the new year. So that's all that new energy coming in. People are going to be getting pregnant. People are going to be starting businesses. People are going to be taking new classes. People are going to be revamping themselves. People are going to be changing their lives. People are ready for their new beginning. Spring equinox is definitely a new beginning. Like I said, that's the real New Year's. That's really when things change, okay? That's when spring comes and them flowers start blooming. I already know that I seen a video. There's a lady that I work with. She's in Georgia, and she sent us a video of all the pollen that's building up in the lakes out there. So you know it's springtime, baby. Which means spring into action is what I always like to say. But this card also represents growth. So like I said, if you're one of those people who are thinking about like reinventing themselves, go for it. Now is definitely the time. Go for it. Nobody's going to stop you. Get all excited, get tuned in, tapped in, get turned on. Feel how you want to feel. When you know, like, I don't know if y'all have ever felt passionate about something. When you feel passionate about something, it's literally like something that's burning inside of you, and it's just like it's burning. You are feeling just excited, so excited, you getting the jitters. You just walking around smiling from ear to ear. You don't know what's going on. That's this energy. It's time. You tapped in. You getting into the game. It's time. You tapped in. Hi, welcome everybody who just joined in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for my beautiful roses and gifts. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just going over the Ace of Wands here and just saying how this card is a card that represents new beginnings, good news. So if you was waiting on some good news to come in, prepare for it. Prepare for it, because it's coming in. Be enthusiastic. Be optimistic. Yesterday, our affirmation of the day was, I am optimistic. Keep that energy up. Keep that energy up. It's time for a new, like, you about to have a whole new lease on life. You about to be feeling like, I am not the same person I was 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago, 2 years ago. It's time for something new. It's time for a new beginning. It's time to get out there. Anybody who is asking the question of, is this person coming back to me? Do you want that person to come back to you, or do you want a new beginning? Maybe that person had to be removed from your life so that you can get your new beginning. Walk into that new beginning. Walk that new path. It's time. You want something fresh. You want something new. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be stagnant. You don't want to be content. You don't want that. You want to be moving forward. You want to be enjoying your life. You want to enjoy your life. You want to enjoy your life. You don't want to be wrapped up in confusion, wondering how this person feel about me and wondering how that person feel about me. None of that matters. What matters is what you feel about you, number one. Number 2, what matters is what you truly want. Number 3, what matters is you getting in alignment with what it is that you truly want. You can't say that you truly want an amazing, wonderful, loving husband, and then you only date men who are... I had to remember where I was at for a minute, because I was about to say a bad word. I was about to say a no word. Forgot I'm on the internet, not my podcast. You can't date men who are like telling you, oh, yeah, I'm not really the relationship guy. Like, we can get to know each other. We can hang out. We can do all of the boyfriend, girlfriend things, but just, I don't really like labels. You know that that's not what you want. So if that is what the person who's not calling you back or not answering your calls is doing to you, then they're not the person for you. Let them go. Figure out what it is that's inside of you that just feel like you need them. Feel that need. And then move on so that you can align with the person that you truly want. So that you can get what you truly want. That's what it's time for. It's time for us to know what our goals are. And know that if anything is being removed from our life, it means that it's not in alignment with our goals and what we really want and what we truly want and who we desire to be. Okay? So everybody knows, like I said in the beginning of this reading, the goodbyes might be difficult. The endings might be hard. But the new beginnings are beautiful. New beginnings are always beautiful. And this card represents new beginnings. So we got some brand spanking new energy coming in. So get excited, get enthusiastic. It's time to be bold. It's exciting. And that's our tarot card of the day, the Ace of Wands. And the next card is our Soul's Journey lesson card. So today our Soul's Journey lesson card is failure. And it reads, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I'll read that again. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So with the failure card, it's like we have these situations and times where and moments in our lives where we'll try something and we will fail and then we won't try it ever again. And it's just like, I failed that one time and I'm not going to do it. But like Aaliyah taught y'all, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. And which she didn't come up with that. That's not her original words. But I'm pretty sure that everybody on TikTok has heard Try Again by Aaliyah at least once in their life. Okay? So yeah, if you did fail before, it's like, yeah, maybe that was the ending and you thought that was the end to your goal because you failed. No, that's not the end to your goal, because now you have all of the information that you learned before you failed, and you're going to take that with you so that the next time when you try again, you're like, oh wait, I remember this came up last time and I did this and it worked like this. Or, I remember this came up last time and I did this and it didn't work. So let me go ahead and do this because maybe this is going to work. Whenever you have a goal, whenever you have something that you're passionate about, even if you feel like you failed, and that is okay because we are humans having a human experience. And one thing we are going to do is feel feelings. Everybody has emotions. If not, you're a robot. Everybody has feelings. And it's like, even the people who's, oh, I ain't got no feelings. I shoved my feelings all the way down and I don't have no feelings. I don't feel nothing. First of all, if you're a human and you have a soul, you do have feelings, you do have emotions. It's just some people like to not deal with their emotions. And those people are not the people you want to be around or have around. Okay? Not. Trust me. Take my advice. Goddess Ceion will not lead you wrong. Period. Anyway, back to the cards. So whenever you have experienced like a failure, just kind of think back on that. If it was something that you really, really wanted to do and you feel like you failed in it, right? And it's just like you get really down on yourself, and that again is okay. But it's up to you to say, you know what? I really want this. And I don't care if I got to do it 10 times, 15 times, I'm going to do it because I want it done. I want it done. I want this. Like, this is what I want. This is something that I'm passionate about. And every single time that you try it and then you fail, that's another learning experience. So now you're going to take everything that you learned, and maybe that 11th time when you try, it's going to work, because now you have all of this knowledge that you have now that you didn't have before when you initially started. And sometimes that is what the failure is. Like, we just don't have enough knowledge, but we have enough knowledge to get us up to the challenge. Sometimes we may not pass that challenge that time, but if you continue on learning and continue on growing and continue on moving forward, boom, you done reached your goal. So I'm going to read this card again. The card is failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Keep learning, keep growing. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more your life is going to change, the better you'll become as a person. Trust me. And today, our dream oracle card is transition. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. I'm going to read that one more time. I'm going to read it 2 more times. Transition. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. So that sounds like some endings is coming up for some people, because it's time for the new beginning. You got to let that new beginning come through. You have to release whatever that is. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this with this reading. If you've had a situation where you feel like you failed, whether that had been at a goal, at a marriage, at a relationship, whatever that may have been, you're going to take that as a learning. You're going to take that as a learning experience, as a chance to learn something new. This was a learning experience. Everything that happened to us in our past was a learning experience. It got us to where we are today. It got us to this present moment. Now we're all here together, right? Now, I'm telling you right now that you have a new beginning coming in for you. So remember what you learned in this failed mistake, whatever this was. Remember what you learned. But do not hold on to this and make this have you get this down. Turn that negative into a positive. It wasn't a failure. It was a learning experience. So you're going to release those negative attachments. Hold on a second, y'all. No, I got my timer going, so I don't be on here all day long. Don't be late. But I'm sorry, what was I saying? Okay, so release the attachments to feeling like this failure was just a negative thing and you're never going to shake back or you're never going to bounce back. Because that's not true. You learned whatever this is. You learned this. You learned this lesson. So now you're going to take this lesson that you learned. You're going to release the negative attachments from it. You're going to release those negative attachments. Those negative attachments is what's going to hold you down. And now you're walking around being a bag lady. No Erykah Badu. And that's not what we want. We don't want none of that. That's the reason why Erykah Badu sung the song, how she sung the song. Tell you not to be a bag lady. So release those negative emotions. Release those negative feelings about this failure. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. Because what you did was you learned a lesson, and now you're going to take that lesson into this new beginning, and you're going to prepare for what is to come. Because what is to come is going to be amazing. What is to come is going to be amazing. And now you're going into what is to come with way more knowledge than what you had before. Because you, I'll say my own name. Ceion, March 2023, Ceion. Matter of fact, March 3rd, 2023, Goddess Ceion. And March 3rd, 2021, Goddess Ceion is 2 different Goddess Ceions, okay? I learned so many lessons over these past 2 years. One I really thought was like a huge failure. And it was then when I really kind of sat with myself about it, I was like, nah, that wasn't no failure. You learned a lesson, and you learned that what that was, what you thought you wanted, wasn't what you needed. What you thought you wanted wasn't what you needed. And that was the lesson. And then I took that lesson and I created a new beginning. And I walked directly into that new beginning with my head held high, happy, with a song in my heart, experiencing joy. Because even though that situation failed in my eyes, while it was happening, Who had a song in their heart, walking around full of joy, was me. So just because that situation didn't work out, don't mean that no other situation ain't gonna work out, because I'm a master manifester. I could get whatever I want, and so can you. And that's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I decided to come on here and do these tarot lives, so I can keep inspiring y'all to believe that you can have, do, and be whatever it is that you want. We can have whatever we want. But the thing is with us, whenever we get something that we want and then we're not pleased, or it doesn't go the way that we think that it should have went, we look at it as a failure, and now we're sad and we're depressed and you don't know what to do. What you do is take a look at that situation. Take a look at the role you played in that situation. Take a look at how that situation lined up with the goals that you said that you had, with the wants that you said that you had, and see if it's in alignment. Because 9 times out of 10, if it failed and it didn't work out, it wasn't in alignment with you. It wasn't in alignment with what your goals are. It wasn't in alignment with you. And that's going to hurt, because, again, we're humans. It's going to hurt. It's going to be quite painful. It is. But you're going to grow through that, and then you're going to experience a new beginning. So just as a refresher before I end the live, and thank you again to everybody who liked the live. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for my roses. Thank you for my gifts. I deeply appreciate it. I'm going to go over the cards one more time, and then I'm going to read us our 3 affirmations for the week, and then I'll leave you with the 1 affirmation for the day, as I always do. So our cards for today was the Ace of Wands. Welcome in those new beginnings. It's time. Welcome in those new beginnings. It's time. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Somebody in here said no losses, just lessons. Energy. That's exactly what I'm saying here. No losses, only lessons. Take that lesson. When the only L you taking is a lesson. Okay? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And then our dream oracle card for today. Oop, look at me, about to drop the card. Transition. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. My favorite saying, and I get this from Esther Hicks, and yes, I'm going to talk about Esther Hicks every day because she is a part of my life, is release resistance. Release that resistance. Release that resistance. Release that resistance. Release that resistance. If you got to look in a mirror and say, I release resistance, say it 10 times in the mirror and watch how free you feel. All right. So I'm going to read us our weekly affirmations. So as you all know, every week I do a post on all of my social medias where I give weekly affirmations to my loved ones. That's what I call my collective community. I'm very happy about this, and I share these every day. Like, I make one post for the week, but I share it every day because I want you to say these out loud daily, and I want you to believe it. Okay. So our weekly affirmations, the first one for this week: I am surrounded by caring and supportive people. Everything I desire is already mine. My opinions and needs are valid and important. Say that out loud and believe that you really feel those things. And I'm going to say it one more time. I am surrounded by caring and supportive people. Everything I desire is already mine. My opinions and needs are valid and important. All right. And if you follow me on TikTok, then you can see I post it every week on TikTok. I post it every week on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at MisguidedGoddessPodcast. Yes, I'm also a podcaster. I'm also an author, and I created this book. It's called I Am Affirmations. It's 30 days of daily affirmations. And every time that I do one of these readings, I go throughout my book and I share one affirmation to leave everybody with for today. And it is an I Am affirmation. I added this into the book because I truly feel like this. There's power in I am. On your self-love journey, say these affirmations in the mirror out loud daily. Now you have the option. It's 30 affirmations. You have the option to read one every day, which is what I actually suggest, or you can read all 30 of them every day. It's up to you. You can buy your book. You can do whatever you want. But these are available in my store on Amazon. All you have to do is search Goddess Ceion and you'll see it there. So I'm going to just see what our affirmation is for today. Oh, I like this one. I am genuine. I am genuine. Being a genuine person is something to be so proud of. So if you are a genuine person, continue on being a genuine person. Continue on claiming that you are a genuine person. And if you feel like you're not a genuine person, then start claiming that you're a genuine person, and then allow your actions to match your words. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Anybody who came into the live kind of late and you kind of missed it, in about an hour or so, I'll have this posted on my YouTube channel. You can follow me, subscribe to the channel there. It's Goddess Ceion. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Have an amazing, wonderful, abundant day full of joy. Peace, loved ones.